Microsoft and our partners develop solutions that are very unique and address specific challenges that a defense customer has. Many of the systems for defense customers were developed and procured in a very siloed fashion. In other words, a requirement was identified and a system was developed that supported that specific requirement. Because the pace of battle is so fast today, it's critical that that information from those different systems is shared very, very easily in a very, very quick fashion. What that means is that the legacy systems that don't necessarily interoperate must. Microsoft bridges those different siloed systems, but also in presenting a holistic and architectural view of a defense customer's requirements.
One of the initiatives that we have, the Connected Government Framework, really drives home this point. We believe that systems to the benefit of the customer should be easily interoperable. Our Connected Government Framework is one of the mechanisms how we view how having a common platform allows you to make this happen easier. We want to make sure that the customers benefit from the existing investment and also benefit from the newer investment without necessarily doing a rip and replace.
First of all, in the defense industry and in systems, usually it's never a whole new systems. Usually they're upgrading one part of the system, leaving another part legacy. And most of the systems have to integrate with legacy protocols and legacy interfaces. And there are various techniques to implement that on the .NET framework. mPrest is a software house that specializes in developing command and control systems based on Microsoft's technologies. Over the years, we've seen that most of the architectures are quite similar, and we have developed a command and control application server based on .NET that really simplifies the development of these type of systems on .NET and enables to develop high-performance soft real-time systems based on .NET with very, very simple development efforts. Since we have really been working with most of the defense integrators, we have developed with our customers systems in most of the defense verticals. We chose the Microsoft platforms for two major reasons. One is reliability. Developing today on Microsoft platforms under the managed code paradigm with the development tools that Microsoft has in place today is much easier, and because of that you have less bugs. If you take .NET and take all of the technology Microsoft has out there under .NET, you already get 99% of the code lines you need. You get it out of the box from Microsoft. I estimate that it's the last 10% of code that you can't find from Microsoft. You can't buy it in the internet. That you have to develop.
The platform that we provide, if you think about it, it's not just being used in the defense scenario or in the government scenario. It's actually being used in the commercial sense as well. So in terms of well-testedness, it's actually been applied across many more functionality than it would be if it's just in the defense space or the government space.
I think most customers don't realize that you can have a premium support account with Microsoft. It's not free, but when we're talking about large defense organizations, they can sign a support contract with Microsoft, and most of our customers have done that. And if you have that contract in place, you have a problem, you have one phone number, one email address, you call that. Typically about an hour you get a response, and they will stay on the line with you until you solve the problem. And we had incidents where we had someone from Ireland or from India supporting us, or from Redmond if it was a hard problem. And they would stay online with us until we had the system up and running. Microsoft is a one-stop shop that gives you really most of your tools, most of the operating system. And once you have that support contract in place, it's very easy to work with.
Microsoft provides a breadth of products and technology. And one of the benefits of that is people are familiar with the user interface. And for the Department of Defense, for example, one of the side benefits is that you can focus your limited resources to learn a few things and do it very well. Microsoft have been well known for the Office products and the Windows product to support business productivity side. and also on our collaboration server products like SharePoint, where it's actually being consistently used to help departments prepare for missions and also collaborate on very important information.
It's very important that people understand that Microsoft is used in an operational environment. One is where a small unit is assigned to go after a highly sensitive target. A sensitive target means that time availability to get that target is very limited. In the past, all of the different information systems and different units, departments that had to come together to plan that mission required aviation assets, logistics assets, weapons, personnel, troop readiness, and so on. By being able to bring all of that information together, you're compressing the planning cycle from hours down to minutes. That's important for the small unit leader. He's going to be able to go after that target and conduct his mission much more effectively. Let me give you another example of collaboration or improving situational awareness. If a soldier coming off of patrol can post information about what just transpired, if there was an improvised expulsion device or a change of enemy tactics, if that information can be shared broadly and widely, that information can be read by other units within the same geographical environment. They can anticipate what the enemy might do. Collectively, all of that information taken together can be analyzed, brought together, and you can have a much bigger picture of what is the enemy doing in the battle space. Those two examples I just illustrated are real examples. They're used today in an operational environment, and Microsoft is there providing some of those solutions to give the commanders a more decisive advantage in the battle space. I think everyone recognizes Microsoft at the desktop with their operating system and Windows portfolio. But I think it's very important that customers understand that in addition to those very robust products, we actually solve some of their unique challenges, such as network-centric operations, command and control, shared situational awareness, streamlining base, personnel, and logistics. Network-centric warfare and information dominance are current themes with the defense customer today. Microsoft provides a very secure platform, very scalable, and one that is easy for our partners to develop specific solutions.